Some of you guys have been following this. I have a lawnmower that I've been fiberglassing over the years. It's right here, fixing to go in the trash. It's actually in good shape right now. All the fiberglassing's holding up really good. There's a hole here because it rotted further around, but the actual wheels and stuff that I fiberglassed on holding up pretty good. And I actually fiberglassed the deck, this from underneath, a long time ago. See that? It's all been glassed and bigger washers to put on there. And the basic mower itself is holding up pretty good now, but the motor died and it's not worth fixing, so throwing it away. I hate to throw it away, but it's been a good mower. We've had it for, I don't know, a lot of years. The only thing we've ever really done to it other than the fiberglass is change out the cord, which right now it has a good cord on it, but and this never has to stop working years ago, the handle safety thing, and we just did away with that. And I put a grounding wire on here that we just short out, and it would kill the motor. So other than that, there's a certain point when you got to just let it go. So I'm letting it go. 20-inch, no bag, 170, 219, 21-inch, a bag, and don't need a bag. And then they just go up and up and up. So you know me?
You want it in a hole, so I'm not just talking about.
I'm getting this guy right here.
He has a 16-inch.
The unboxing of the lawnmower. I don't know what this is ready for, but this is the unboxing. Oh, it comes with oil. Good. Doesn't probably come with any gasoline. Finish tightening the handles. And you have to pull these together to get the handle into these slots here. Just pushes forward. It's for easy putting away. Actually, I was wrong. You have to actually pull the pin on these. And then just take them off, I guess, and just stick them back on. And then put the pins back. They changed it. It used to always be just push them together. That's all you had to do. But I guess in their wisdom they decided this was a little bit more complicated. It might be because there's two holes in these things, and one's out of hole, one's in a hole, and the inner hole probably holds it much tighter. Less likely for it to come off or do something weird.
I used to like was the little bit bigger wheels in the back.
Yeah, I probably should have kept the wheels off the old one.
Yeah.
Very well.
But yeah, that's the way to have it. I mean, especially in, like, unless you have like the heavy.
Well, I didn't want. It costs an extra like $150 to get one with the basket or self-propelled, and heck, these things are nothing to push.
No, and you want it. You put the mulching blade on there if it doesn't already have it, and it will mulch it down, and you barely have any grass to bag anyways.
I haven't even looked at the blade. Hadn't read the directions.
You know what the difference is, right?
Yeah, it's got a turn up on it, and it just keeps the stuff inside longer.
Right.
Now let's see what's in the bag. Actually, very nice. Ziploc instructions. Of course, no one's ever going to look at them. No one's going to look at that. No one's going to look at this. But this is important. This is the oil. Without the oil, this engine won't be any good. Got to put this thing on the other side. Got some bolts and screws.
Yeah, he's doing a video on his putting them on.
And let's go ahead and put this thing on real quick. I'll whip this around so I'm getting out of the sun. I haven't read the directions like any good dad would do or not do. But I'm pretty certain it's pretty self-explanatory. Of course, I hate to be told I was wrong. Looks like it goes on like this. These are square here, so I'm assuming they go up from the bottom. Like so. And this goes like so. And I got multiple choices. I'm assuming they got a washer, so that probably goes on. And I'm going to use the black one. I mean the silver one. These have little nylon things in them, nylon nuts inside the thing, so they're like locking. The other one, the bottom. Turn it so the square latches. I'm holding the bolt up with my finger until I get it tight enough from underneath. There we go. Now we got to figure out what all these things are for. Oops, I meant to put this on. Shoot. That's why you read instructions. Add the washer. I am assuming the washer goes here. It may not. I'm not sure what those other bolts are for yet. I don't see anything missing anywhere. Well, we got these other leftover parts. And the only thing I can find that may go to is this here. So I'm going to put them there. It's got the square part on the inside, so it goes through like this. Another one's going to be over here. Inside and put that on the outside. The wing nut on the outside. Well, basically it says here that there's no oil or gas in the mower. That before I start the thing I need to put oil in, which is over on this side over here. And I actually looked at the instructions real quick to see if I could tell how much oil to put in. And I could not find where it said so. And it's probably in there somewhere, but I'm just gonna use the dipstick method. Now normally I would use a funnel, but I'm gonna give this a shot because I don't know where my funnel is, and it looks like it's maybe designed for this. And it is. I'm gonna put about half of the oil in and then see what I got using the dipstick. I never know for sure if you're supposed to put them in and just bottom them out like so to check the oil, which there's nothing on it, or to actually thread them in all the way in. I've never seen where it actually says how to do that. I'm going to assume it means to thread it all the way in, and still nothing on it. So we are going to put the rest of it in. This is actually pretty cool. Don't even need to use a funnel with this oil. The cap on so it doesn't spill out. Now I'm going to answer the dilemma of whether to stick it in and not turn it. And it shows about right about there. So if I thread it in, it should be full. I'm going to go and give it a little crank just to make sure the oil gets in everything. I'm not going to start it up. Oh wait, I just realized something. I'm supposed to attach this to here. And I just hook it up like so. Seems a little bit hard to pull. If it has some kind of brake on it. It does have a brake. This is actually a dual purpose. It's a brake. Got a couple little pulls. There's still no gas in it, so I'm not worried about it starting. Now that I spun it a little bit, I know that there's oil on the dipstick at not the correct level, so I am going to take it out, wipe it off. This way I can tell how much oil is actually in it. Just press it down to see, and it's still about half like I thought it would be. Thread it in, which is how I believe you're supposed to check the oil. Pull it back out. And it's full. They gave us the correct amount of oil. Now I'm going to put a little oil around these threads, because I noticed it was a little bit hard to get off. And later on down the line, when I go to change my oil or whatever, I want it to come off fairly easy. There we go. Now it says to put gasoline in it, not to use more than 10% ethanol, which ideally you would use no ethanol in a lawnmower because it kind of ruins it. But knowing that, I am still putting 10% ethanol gasoline in it. The reason is one, I don't have any other ethanol-free gas on the house site, and I want to start the mower and mow the yard right now. The second is, this is the middle of the summer. The grass is going to be growing a lot. I'm going to be mowing quite a lot, so I can probably get away with it in the summertime. But come winter, I'm definitely going to be using the ethanol-free gas because I don't want that ethanol sitting in there messing up everything. Gotta get the air vent off. Now it's about half full. Probably enough to do it. I don't see any gas on-off things. A lot of these mowers now have a built-in choke, automatic. It's got a primer here. It says 3 times to press the primer. 1, 2, 3, and now hopefully we can get this mower to start. You gotta pull the handle in, you gotta hold it. If you let go of this, the motor's gonna not start, or if you're just running, it will cut off. And then give it a pull. What do you say is gonna start in the first pull? I say no, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see. I've been corrected. It's good. Then to kill it. And of course, to kill it like I just did, I let go of this and it stopped. Kind of a safety thing, kind of a pain in the neck. You're not supposed to tape these shut or bungee them up here. But I kind of like the fact that, you know, when you're mowing, you want to pick up something. If you had it not shut off, you can just stop, pick it up, and then keep on going. With this, you don't. But this is the safest way. Do not, I repeat, do not tie this up. That being said, do as I say, not as I do.